everybody. Welcome back to Cavanaugh's Corner. Today on the channel, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. Most of the time on the channel here, I'm reviewing a recent release or a new home video release or something like that. Today, I'm actually going to change it up a little bit because I have picked up quite a few movies over the last couple weeks, and sadly, there's not enough hours in the day or in the week, honestly, for me to do a video for every one of these. As a guy that works a full-time job, again, I do these videos when I can, and I think these are all releases that need to be talked about, but only a few of them are actually going to get a full-blown video. So this is more of a pickups, and I'm calling it the review roundup because it's going to be quick little reviews of each disc, not really getting into a lot of detail. Just going to be talking about how the picture was, how the sound was, how the special features are, only in a much more quicker pace. Now, the first one I wanted to talk about is one that I got a few weeks ago, and if you guys are following me on TikTok, which you really should follow me on TikTok because I do videos on there of certain pickups and stuff that I get that do not end up on YouTube. So you have to go follow me on TikTok to get that content. Please do that. I really appreciate it. And this was one video that I did a while back, and this was one that was actually sent to me from Lionsgate, and it is one of the best movies anyone has ever sent me, and this is a great limited edition Best Buy exclusive steelbook for a movie called Hell or High Water, and this is starring Jeff Bridges, Ben Foster, Chris Pine, a lot of great actors in this, and as you can see, the steelbook is actually Jeff Bridges' face, that's his glasses, and then you can see the inside. You've got a little diorama in there, and then it's a 2-disc set with the 4K and the standard Blu-ray here. And this is a fantastic movie. This is a great, great film. And it's almost kind of like a neo-western almost. But it is a really good movie. It's a crime story and also a family drama. Jeff Bridges is amazing in this, as well as Chris Pine and Ben Foster. Everybody plays a really good part. The 4K transfer on this is outstanding. It is a really, really good transfer. This also does have Dolby Vision, but it does not actually have Dolby Atmos. It only has a 5.1 DTS HD master audio mix, but the mix was very well done. The special features on here are really great too. There is actually quite a few special features. So I'd say, you know, it's a great little disc and a great little set, I should say, with the 2 discs. And I highly recommend picking this up, especially if you're a fan of Jeff Bridges. His performance in this is just wonderful, like really, really great movie. And second one I want to talk about is Nick of Time. And this is with Johnny Depp and Christopher Walken. This is a movie that I picked up because it just came out recently on Blu-ray for the very first time. This is a release from Paramount. This is a very, very simple disc, as you can see here. Very plain Jane. Sadly, this one here, I was not crazy about the transfer of this. It is just a standard Blu-ray. Again, I can't really compare it to a 4K. But this is definitely, it seems to me like an older transfer of sorts. The transfer was not extremely great. I mean, it was clear to a point where it was definitely better than the older DVD. But it's definitely an upgrade from the DVD if you are a fan of this film. But the picture quality seemed very waxy, and the grain in this was exceptionally high. And this movie was made, it came out in 1995. And this is actually a really exciting film. Christopher Walken plays a great part in this. The movie actually unfolds in real time. And it's a great film. I actually really enjoyed this movie. I will say that the movie just did not have great picture quality. I would say the picture quality was somewhat lackluster on this, although the 5.1 DTS HD master audio mix was really good on this. The picture was kind of so-so. I mean, it was good enough. It was definitely a big upgrade from the DVD. but I'd say it's just barely above like an upscale DVD. Honestly, it's really not great. If you are a fan of this film, I would probably recommend that you wait until the price goes down to pick this one up. You know, if you're a fan of the film or you're a Johnny Depp fan, I think you'll enjoy this movie. Now, the next one I picked up is another little hidden gem. Also talked about this one on TikTok, and this is a great action movie. It's kind of a Western, kind of a Sam Peckinpah type movie. It's a movie from director Walter Hill, who I love, and this is a movie called Extreme Prejudice with Nick Nolte, Powers Booth, Michael Ironside is in this, Maria Conchita Alonso, just a lot of really good actors. The action in this is just so hardcore. It is so well done. Rip Torn is also in this movie. He plays a really good part as Nick Nolte's partner. Again, I have been waiting for this to come out on Blu-ray for years, much like Nick of Time. These are movies that are not really big, huge films. To be honest with you, I think this was actually a big flop. But I really love this movie, and I love the hard edge that this movie has. Movies today are not made like this, and this is from that Vestron video series. I reviewed a couple of their other releases in the past, but this is an absolute killer Blu-ray disc. I have actually never had the opportunity to see this movie in widescreen before. Until now, this movie has actually only been out on a very crappy DVD for many years. I think that DVD is actually out of print now. But it was a full-screen VHS transfer on DVD. Yeah, it was really bad. But anyway, now we have it in HD. This is a all-new... this is like a totally new remaster of this. It might even be a 4K transfer. I've downscaled onto a 1080 disc, but holy crap, did this movie look absolutely fantastic. It did seem a little soft at times. I think there was a little DNR used, but I did not think it was bad to the point where it ruined the entire picture. I think DNR is definitely something that needs to be used in extreme moderation. And in this case, this one used a little, whereas Nick of Time may have benefited from a little bit more. But again, I am really not a fan of DNR, so I'd rather have the grain than have none at all. But this movie, definitely, they did a good balance of that. The picture quality on it is fantastic. Detail level is off the charts on this one. I will also say that this movie does have a lot of moments where men are sweating, and you can really see the sweat in this one. This movie in Tombstone, it's a lot of sweat, a lot of people sweating, and it's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. There is a ton of special features on here as well. It's a simple one-disc set, but it does come with a digital copy. Absolutely worth the money. Definitely pick up this movie, especially if you haven't seen it before. If you're a fan of Walter Hill's films, such as like 48 Hours, The Driver is another great film of his, Wild Bill, Last Man Standing. There's just so many great films that guy has made over the years. The Long Riders is another great one. You have to see this movie. It is absolutely amazing. If you've seen the movie Red Heat, there is actually a very interesting connection between this and Red Heat. If you've seen both movies, you know what I'm talking about. But definitely pick up Extreme Prejudice. Absolutely a must-get. Next one here I'm going to be very brief on. I'm just going to say the fact that I picked it up. I picked it up after waiting a little while to get it. This movie, I kind of didn't want to pay $35 for this, so I waited for the price to go down. I did see it in theaters, and I did love it. I did review it on the channel here, and that is The Batman. I did pick this up on 4K. Absolutely had to get it. I think the price dropped to $20 on Amazon. 3-disc set. You got the 4K, the movie on standard Blu-ray and special features. Absolutely amazing picture on this. Absolutely incredible sound. This is going to get its own review in the upcoming weeks. Big time. The next 4K disc that I picked up was one that I also got on Amazon. Actually, I picked this up for my birthday. My birthday was last week, and so I had some gift cards, and I picked this up, and that is The Wolf of Wall Street with Leonardo DiCaprio, Martin Scorsese film. I really enjoyed this movie, even though it is just a 3-hour excess fest. It's funny, I did 2 movies that are 3 hours long back to back, but anyway, really enjoyed this movie. I always thought this was a movie that really needed to be in 4K. The Blu-ray I had of this was literally just a single disc Blu-ray with no special features. At least this does have a couple extra special features on the 4K disc, and a digital code, so definitely going to review this within the next couple weeks as well. And then the next one I got, kind of a weird sister film to The Wolf of Wall Street. Well, it's a movie with also that has Matthew McConaughey in it. But this is a movie that I actually have enjoyed for a long time, and even though it is kind of a cheesy movie, I enjoy it. I find it to be very, very, very entertaining. And it's a movie with Al Pacino, Matthew McConaughey, and Rene Russo called Two for the Money. And this actually came out on Shout Factory Shout Select line, and they really do a great job on there with those movies. They really do a great job. And ironically enough, the director of this film is actually the executive producer of this film, DJ Caruso. So yet again, we have 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon going on here. But anyway, really, really love this movie. This is one that I've always wondered why the hell it wasn't on Blu-ray. And Universal, having their connection with Shout Factory, they put it out on a really nice special edition here. It is only 1 disc. But I do like the artwork on the inside and everything. It's a movie about sports gambling. Really, really great film. And again, this has got an all-new commentary with the director. It's got a making-ofs feature, an actual interview with the guy that Matthew McConaughey's character is based on. There's a bunch of deleted scenes, theatrical trailers, all that good stuff. So it's a nice little set here. Again, this has actually been out for a while, but I did not even realize this had come out on Blu-ray. The picture quality on this is actually really solid. I really like the transfer on this, and I thought the audio quality, it's another DTS HD 5.1 master audio. I really liked it, and yeah, definitely worth the pickup if you're a fan of this film. Al Pacino is absolutely hilarious in this movie. Even though it is kind of supposed to be a quasi-serious performance, he's a riot in this, and I really watched this movie because these two guys actually have really good chemistry. Really enjoyed that. Last 2 on the list here are movies that I picked up. They're Kino Lorber films that I picked up yet again for my birthday. Because again, I had gift cards and these were on sale. And I've been looking to pick these up for a while now, but I never had the opportunity. And the first one is the absolutely fantastic Michael Cimino film, Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. I really love this movie, both because of the fact that Michael Cimino was a genius, and this movie is so fantastic, so interesting to watch. This is a whole new 4K remaster of the film, and I have yet to watch it, but I'm really looking forward to this. There is an all-new commentary, featurette with Michael Cimino, a bunch of theatrical trailers and stuff, but I love this movie. Jeff Bridges and Clint are amazing in this. Jeff Bridges is like a baby in this film, but I absolutely love him and his work. And Clint, of course, is a just amazing actor, filmmaker, everything. So really, really looking forward to watching this new remaster. I had this on DVD for the longest time. Really glad to finally have it on Blu-ray. And the next one I got was another Clint Eastwood film on Kino Lorber, and that is the all-new 4K restoration of Two Mules for Sister Sarah with Clint Eastwood and Shirley MacLaine. Another movie that I've always really enjoyed. This movie's a lot of fun. I get a kick out of it. And this is the first time I've ever seen this movie. I think I've seen it on Blu-ray before, but I did not buy it. Again, this is another one I had on DVD, but never, for some reason, never got it on Blu-ray. And this actually has 2 different cuts of the film. So I'm going to take it out of its slipcase here. And you can see it has the I think it's 114-minute international cut, and then it has the U.S. domestic cut, which I think is like 9 minutes shorter. And I have no idea what version that I owned before. It's probably the shorter version. But I am looking forward to watching the international cut, and this actually has a commentary on it from director Alex Cox, who did Repo Man and Walker and Straight to Hell and a lot of other really wild movies. But he did a commentary for this, so I'm really excited to watch this. And I heard that, Shirley MacLaine and Clint Eastwood didn't get along very well during the making of that movie, or I should say Shirley MacLaine and the director, but they probably, none of them got along. But I really want to watch that, and again, I'll be putting out little videos of those once I've seen them, so I can do reviews for them. But definitely be on the lookout for The Batman and Wolf of Wall Street coming out within the next couple weeks. I definitely want to do those. So that's all for today on Cavanaugh's Corner. Of course, if you are interested in picking up any of the movies that I listed here, I'm going to leave a link in the description below so you can pick them up on Amazon. And if you do use those links, I do get a little support here at the channel from that. And I greatly appreciate it if you did. As well, if you like this video, definitely hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel so I can keep bringing you videos like this. And, again, I thank you so much for being here in Cavanaugh's Corner. I love being able to make these videos for you guys. Thank you so much. I wish you all the very best. Please stay safe and take it easy.